Hello.
Hello, we have Luigi,
Yes.
and Luigi will tell us about his tank. So, what kind of tank you have, and do you have more fish corals, fish or corals tank?
Well, my main tank is a Nano, a little Nano with mixed reef. I have a lot of SPS corals and some also LPS, little soft corals, couple fish, and it's thriving very well for now. I'm happy about this tank. It's almost 3 years I have it, and with the products of Aquaforest, it's incredible how I can maintain it stable and it works very well. And yes.
But when you start this hobby, it's not only 3 years ago.
No, the hobby I started actually when I was in high school many years ago, and then I was in university also with a reef tank. But then I had to stop for a couple of years because of moving back in my country, and now it's 3 years or 4 years that I'm back in the hobby finally, and I really enjoy it.
But someone show you this hobby, or you discover alone?
I don't know how it happens. Maybe on my own, yes, because I hadn't friends or parents or family with this type of aquarium, so I really don't know how it happened. But maybe because I always liked the ocean, the sea, and spending time in summer on the beach, snorkeling. So maybe I wanted a slice of ocean in my house. So maybe this is the reason.
Maybe. Probably yes.
Probably.
We know your tank is beautiful,
Yeah.
so maybe you can tell us what kind of our product you're using usually.
Mainly, I really like the products of Aquaforest because it's a solid brand that gives you everything you need. So I can focus on one brand that gives me everything. And for example, one product that I have to mention, my favorite is this one, Hybrid Pro Salt, which is not just a salt, it's a balanced salt combined with natural compounds and probiotics. And many people often forget that bacteria are very important, and having some probiotic bacteria already in the salt is life-changing. And a lot of people ask me why my nano tank has water so crystal clear, and probably the reason is this salt. And for a tank with SPS and demanding corals is a perfect product to keep water stable. So, yeah.
Are you using also different kind of our products?
Yeah. Another one that I have to mention is the phosphate minus, because it happens to everyone that sometimes you add livestock or you feed heavier because you want to give more treats to your fish, and then suddenly you see that the phosphate are climbing. And so this is a very good product to fix this problem. So I don't see it as a fixer, but as a companion, a tool that you have to have in your storage, and when things go wrong, you can keep it and use it. And also ProBioS and NP Pro, that are bacteria. As I mentioned before, bacteria are very important to keep a reef tank stable. There are some already in the salt, but then I daily add these ones. The ProBioS are the bacteria, and the NP Pro is the food, the fuel for them to do their job. So yes, that's also something I really like to use. And then
I also know that you love our food.
yeah, in generally, I love the food Aquaforest provides, because there are every type of food you need for every type of animal. There are different sizes of granules, of pellets, we can see here. For example, in my Nano, I use this for the clownfish and the other fish I have. Then there are also flakes that can stay on the water surface if you have fish that need something that doesn't fall too fast on the bottom. Different size, so if you have a very small, tiny fish, this one, for example, is so tiny that for mini fish or sexy shrimps it's perfect, for example. And then we don't have to forget also the liquid food. These are very interesting. You don't need to defrost the cubes. You just have this in your fridge, take out the bottle and squeeze some of them in your aquarium. And yeah, as I mentioned before, I really like to work with you guys because there is everything you need to do in your aquarium. And also for people with fresh water or ponds, you provide everything. So I'm really happy.
One question. Right?
Yeah.
If someone doesn't know our product, which product will you recommend for beginner from to start adventure with Aquaforest?
Well, maybe I didn't mention, but the balling, for example, component 1, 2, 3, or Components Pro. This is also something I really like to use, and if someone wants to start a reef tank with SPS corals or LPS corals, for sure I recommend this product because we all know that corals consume calcium, KH or magnesium, so it's important to dose these elements. And also the salt I would recommend because it's really powerful, it makes the water crystal, so maybe I would suggest these products to start.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Goodbye. Tadju.